EP8. Nirodha, the Cessation of Suffering. Introduction. Hello, and welcome back to Buddhism for Beginners. In our previous episode, we talked about samudaya, the cause of suffering. We learned that all forms of suffering arise from craving, from endless desire that never seems satisfied. Today, we move to the third noble truth, called Nirodha, or the cessation of suffering. This is the ultimate goal of Buddhism, the destination of all practice on the path. The meaning of Nirodha. The word Nirodha means cessation, fading away, or calming down. It does not mean suppression, and it is not about running away from problems. It means cutting suffering off at the root by ending craving. When the cause does not arise, the result does not arise. The Buddha taught, when the cause does not arise, the result does not arise. The characteristics of Nirodha. Nirodha, or nirvana, has three key qualities. First, peace, a state of calm, free from disturbance by defilements. Second, liberation, freedom from clinging, freedom from bondage. Third, the deathless, a state that does not perish, that never falls back into suffering again. It can be compared to a fire. When the fuel is gone, the flame naturally goes out, not because someone forced it, but because the conditions are no longer there. That is the image of Nirodha. Misunderstandings about Nirodha. Many people think Nirodha, or nirvana, means death or total extinction. But this is not true. Nirodha is not the end of life. It is the end of suffering. A person who realizes Nirodha still lives, still acts, still benefits the world. But their mind is no longer disturbed, no longer burned by greed, hatred, or delusion. So Nirodha is not empty or meaningless. It is full of compassion, wisdom, and freedom. Nirodha and nirvana. In reality, Nirodha and nirvana refer to the same thing. Nirodha is the cessation of suffering. Nirvana is the state of mind after that cessation has been realized. The Buddha declared in the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, this is the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. It can be compared to a person who has been sick for a long time. Once they receive the right treatment, the illness is completely cured. No more medicine is needed. Health is fully restored. That is the image of Nirodha. Experiencing Nirodha in daily life. How can we taste Nirodha in our everyday lives? We don't have to wait until the highest stages of awakening. When we feel anger towards someone, but let it go, our mind is at peace. That is Nirodha for a moment. When we desire something but cannot get it, yet we accept reality without agitation, that too is Nirodha. Every time we release attachment, even for a short while, we experience a glimpse of the cessation of suffering. The way to Nirodha. How do we reach lasting Nirodha? The answer is by following the Noble Eightfold Path, which we will explore in the next episode. For now, We can begin by cultivating mindfulness, by observing our thoughts and desires as they arise, by training to see impermanence and to stop clinging to things as mine or self. These are the practices that gradually lead us to Nirodha. Conclusion. To summarize, Nirodha is the cessation of suffering by removing its cause. It is not suppression, and it is not annihilation. It is peace, liberation, and true freedom. This is the highest goal of Buddhism. And in our next episode, we will move to the final noble truth, Magga, the path of practice that leads to Nirodha.